I am writing this to help numerous people suffering from OCD. I am going to write as if I am talking to a patient in front of me. First of all, I wish you to be unashamed of your OCD. You may feel embarrassed about the fact that you have OCD. You may feel even more helpless because you already know that other people will not understand you. There even are some who are worried about their OCD escalating to mental illness. Some people imagine horrible and mean things like hurting their loved ones. At times, they are scared of themselves imagining things like that. They worry about other people eyeing them strangely. You may look down on yourself for not being able to overcome things like this with reason. It is because at times you keep doing unnecessary and meaningless things again and again. A lot of people show a tendency to explain their pain caused by their OCD. I understand. Even you yourself know that your problems may look insignificant from the outside. This is why you need a counselor to talk about the things you feel embarrassed to discuss with other people. Rationally, you know that it is okay to talk about your OCD, but you suffer because you just can't make your mind and body to do so. If you continuously keep our heavy heart to yourself, your OCD becomes a secret of your own, the source of your pain only you know. This is all because of your shame. This will pull you further down. OCD often starts with a secret from not being able to reveal something. Pain is aggravated because you have to hide both the causes and effects of your OCD. You cannot share everything about you with your closest family. This is the reason why I think the expression living dead describes the state of a person with OCD accurately. This is a vicious circle that makes you to lie to yourself and to others. There are features of OCD that ordinary people can never understand. You get more oppressed because you know that you will look weak and little in social situations when you reveal your symptoms. Your OCD worsens because you actually do find yourself weak. As a result, you gradually lose your power to overcome. That's how you get caught and imprisoned by your OCD. Hiding will not solve any of your problems. You have to accept this first. You have to fully understand that hiding will only make your problems grow worse instead of fixing them. If you have scars, you have to reveal them. If you keep your scars to yourself, they will fester. To fix them, you have to get them out. When you apply a salve on a fresh wound, it is going to sting without doubt. But it is that sting you need to solve your problems and get better. Symbolically described, developing OCD is like losing a key of a prison that you locked yourself in. One time when I was counseling a patient with a serious case of OCD, we talked about symboling image of a pig being locked behind bars. It was an image of a drooling pig struggling to get out. I think that this image represents OCD patients' situation as they are. It is identical to the desperate image of people trying to break out but failing because they do not have the keys. The most important thing is that the symptoms of OCD is created by the patients themselves. Instead of facing the parts of them that they truly do not want to reveal, they have created the symptoms as their way out to protect themselves. The keys lie in the clear understanding of this. Everyone with OCD have made their own prison this way. To help each of them to find their own keys, I will give explanations on many things. To escape from OCD, you need to clearly understand the way your mind works. I often felt that OCD was like a maze without an exit when I was counseling patients. Let's think of an OCD patient as a person lost in a maze. Without proper information, it will be really hard for him or her to escape the maze. But what if that person knows the structures and principles of the maze? By clearly understanding the structures and principles, he or she will be able to escape the maze. This book will assist you to understand the structures and principles of the maze of OCD you are in. Obviously, it is not an easy path to follow. Even though every maze have different shapes, by clearly understanding the structures and principles, everyone will eventually find their way out. Already, a lot of people are redeeming their agency from their OCD. I think those who made recovery just by reading my articles were able to do so because they found emotional insights on the states they are in. They understood their situation as close to the truth as possible. I hope this book to be a gift to those who are suffering, hopelessly wandering the barren field of OCD. I will now reveal the aforementioned structures principles one by one.